So today I'm at the Henderson Bridge public access site, and it's just north of Martinsville, Indiana, and it's a public access site for getting into the White River. But come along with me today on my Explore Indiana adventure hike, and I'm going to let you guys know why this 300-mile river really isn't the White River at all. So there's two major reasons why they screwed up when they named this the White River. And the first one is there's already a White River in Indiana. There's actually two White Rivers. Both of them go over 300 miles across the state. So they called one the East Fork and one the West Fork, but that's not actually what it is at all. They are formed in totally different ways, and they travel across the state in totally different places. One of them, the East Fork, starts as other rivers that combine. So you've got the Flat Rock River, and then you've got the Big Blue. The Big Blue combines with Sugar Creek and then goes into Driftwood River for a little while, and then it joins with the Flat Rock and it becomes White River, and it travels across the state. And then the West Fork of the White River, which is the one we're at here, it actually starts as like a drain off from a farmer's field, a runoff from a farmer's field. It's pretty much nothing, like a little ditch, and then it grows and grows with other creeks going into it, becomes a giant river, and travels across the state. The two rivers do combine, but only for about 45 miles, and then they become a tributary to the Wabash River. But they're totally different rivers. Okay, so the second big reason why they named this river wrong is it already had a name. The Miami tribe, Native American Indians, lived along the West Fork, where we're at here, and they called it the Wapahani River. Now, when I heard that they changed the name, white people came along and they changed the name from Wapahani to White River. I'm like, of course they did. White River for the white people, right? But actually, it's a little more innocent than that, I think. I found out that the Wapahani name from the Miami Indians actually means white sands, because back then all over the White River there were white sandy beaches, and so they changed it to White River from that, I think. But these days there's so much pollution and stuff, you probably won't find too many white sandy places around here anymore. So I mentioned the pollution in this river, and I think that's the major problem, even worse than the name problem. The pollution problem is pretty serious here. At least it has been in the past. In 1997, the government named this river as one of the worst for pollution in the United States, and considered it an endangered river, and that it was needed help a lot. And that was before the big disaster. In 1999, a company from my hometown in Anderson, Indiana, is right along the White River, and it's a company called Guide, and they do manufacturing of auto parts, and they decided to dump 10,000 gallons of toxic waste into the river. It traveled about 50 miles and killed an estimated over 14 million fish. And since then, they've had to pay a lot of money to try to restore the river. I'm talking millions of dollars. And they've done a lot of work trying to restore it. And they say that it's better than before the major incident, which isn't saying much. And there's still places you can go and see stained rocks from the chemicals and stuff. So the after effects are definitely still there, even if it's only just visible and not killing animals anymore, but it's still bad. And so if they can keep this river cleaned up and protect it, along with this site I'm at here, which is full of trash, I mean, I'm happy. You can call it whatever you want. You can name it the White River if you just keep it clean. I'm gonna call it the Wapahani River, but you do what you want. But thanks for coming along with me, guys, and maybe learning something a little bit about the White River. And appreciate it, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a high five. We'll see you guys all next time. Peace.